that over like an 18-month period, it just kind of like occurred to me that my unhappiness was rooted in the fact that I didn't have a passion. And, I was doing a bunch of stuff. I was like working every single day on the things that I believed I needed to do in order to stay happy, doing all these things. But like this big chunk of my meaning, purpose on life was just not there. And
Hmm.
I had it all as a professional golfer, even though I wasn't maybe as successful as I had planned on being. I had that daily pursuit. So knowing this and having moved back to LA in 2018, kind of part-time, I had been living in Puerto Rico, again, just like drinking too much red wine and trying to learn how to surf. And so there was a huge hurricane at the end of 2017, and I moved back to LA for like the time being, just to kind of like wait till the power came back on in Puerto Rico. And while I was in LA, I was coaching this guy, and was talking to him about this bag idea, and he was like, I think that would work. And I was like, really? And again, sort of somebody who knew business. He was he still is the head of the head of the distressed debt division of a very large financial company. So
Hmm.
he understood what caused businesses to fail and then how to invest in them for them to succeed. So
Hmm.
when he said, Sam, I think this business idea is a good idea, I was like, well, you know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
We got kind of like the Doug Warden GM of Wolf Hollow Golf saying you could be great teacher. It was just like, okay, if he believes in that, then I might as well too. And so, and then at the same, I'm in LA and I'm like planning on going back to Puerto Rico and just didn't really know what I was going to do at all, but I knew I wanted to find passion in my life. And I took this surf trip to Bali in like July of 2018, I think. Yeah. And while I was there, I found the name. Like I'd already thought of the idea of the bag, but I had terrible names for it. They were so dumb. They were like birdie bag, or like they were just so corny. I just couldn't. And I like really needed a name in order for this to work. And so I was there in Bali, and I saw this sticker on this wall, and it kind of was in like Russian writing, but it stuck out to me and said minimal, MNML. And I was like, that's it, minimal golf. And so I was like, that's my sign. I booked a flight the next day, went back to LA. I rented a space a day later, like a block away from where I was staying. And yeah, just really went full on into figuring out how golf bags are made and how to start a business.